Hi guys. I wanted to give you an update. There's been, as most of you know, a lot of events going on publicly. There have been a couple of things going on personally. But today is Tuesday, August 28th. The time is 8:50 a.m. So good morning, everybody. I apologize for being MIA the past week. Last weekend, not most recent weekend, the weekend before that. My childhood friend came down for the weekend to visit, and she seems to remember a lot of the triggers and the processes and all that kind of stuff that they put me through before I was actually taken to whatever facility they were bringing me to. So she was able to help walk me through the steps to trigger, I guess, flashbacks and to start bringing more information back. That was intense. I'm still sorting through all of it. I pretty much, it started with picture, hundreds of pictures in, I don't know, minutes, seconds, I don't know. I'm still working on getting through all of them, so I apologize that I don't have anything completely formulated for you at the moment. It's a lot to sift through, it's a lot to filter through. So yeah, I spent the past week recovering from that. I'm okay. It was just a lot to absorb and process. Okay, so as many of you know, a certain stain on humanity has supposedly passed away. I don't really believe that he's dead, but that's neither here nor there. That creature, not even man, I'm not going to even insult the rest of humanity by lumping him in with men. That creature I have run across more than once during my time in hell. He has met with my grandfather more than once. There was one particular scenario where a purge was conducted. Apparently there was a leak, and as a result of said leak, they decided that they wanted to purge and kill off the majority or even all of the experimental children. He came to my grandfather's house multiple times trying to have me included in the purge. I do not know why I was not included in the purge. I think only about 20 children survived the purge, but I'm not 100% sure in that. So don't quote me on that. He was not liked. We did not like it when he came around. We dreaded him coming around. Usually whenever he came around, we knew it was bad news bears. So yeah, that's great. Now, another thing I wanted to briefly get into. Oh, on that same vein, I'll stay there for another minute. One of the times he came to visit, and I'm not sure if he was talking about the purge or something else, but one of the times he came to visit, he was talking to my grandfather, and hold on one moment. And as they were talking, it was outside of sort of like a garage. I guess it was a detached garage. And usually when these conversations occurred, I was sitting or standing next to the garage door as it was open, and I don't know how to explain it. If you know what I'm talking about with the garages, and you can probably figure it out. So I'd be standing there and listening. One of the times that he came to visit, there was a body that was hanging from a hook above the other side of the garage, and it was being bled. It was hanging upside down and being bled. I remember listening to the drips of blood as they hit the ground, and I remember hearing the person groaning. It was a child. Of course, it was a child. And yeah, that's pretty rough, but I don't know what happened to him. But anyway, to move on from that one, there is another person who frequented far more than McCain. I liked him. When I found out the type of person he really is, I had major cognitive dissonance because of the way he treated me. He was actually kind of nice to me. I couldn't fathom that he was as shitty of a person as he actually is. I used to call him Kissinger, or Kissing Monster, because he used to always come up to me and just kind of like smother me with kisses, and I used to love it because I thought he was a really nice person. But that was Henry Kissinger. Yay. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna move on from that for right now. So today is August 28th. Tomorrow I have court for the assaulting police officers. That's gonna go well. If you're interested in going, I don't think it's gonna be a big thing. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very quick, in, out, nothing big. But if you want to go, you're more than welcome to. I certainly won't turn down support. But it is at 900 Walker Avenue in Catonsville, Maryland, 21228. It's at 8:30 in the morning tomorrow morning. It is probably not going to be tried or anything like that. We still don't have all the camera footage. We still don't have all the information that we're asking for and that we've requested. There's a few other pieces I'm not going to really get into, but my lawyer is going to be digging into that as well, and I think that's going to be very revealing. So when we do have the actual court case, I will make sure to let you guys know, because I think that you will honestly probably be very entertained about how it's going to end up going. So in closing on this one, I also wanted to mention that on the weekend of September 8th, 9th, and 10th, there is a rally going to be in DC for children. I'm not exactly sure the complete content of it, but it's, from what I understand, it's focused on exposing CPS corruption and all that kind of stuff. I've been asked to speak at the event. I have accepted that. I'm not sure when, the date, or the time. However, I know that Scott and I will both be there on September 8th and September 10th. So far, we are not planning on being there on the 9th. That might change. I might go on the 9th, Scott may not. But I digress. I would really, really appreciate it if anybody and everybody would attend, at least, on some of those days. I think it's very, very important that everybody, CPS, the government, judges, lawyers, everybody sees that we, the people, know what's going on in the government, that we know about CPS's ties to human trafficking, and that we are doing everything in our power to expose it. So, once again, that is the weekend of September 8th, 9th, and 10th in Washington, D.C. I will try and get you guys more information as I have it. But yeah, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm probably going to be having a bunch of videos for you guys fairly soon. I don't know when. I'm still trying to clarify and focus, and it's a mess. It's an absolute hot mess. God. But anyway, thanks again, guys. Thanks for all of your support. Thank you for everything you've been doing to expose this. That's really all I have for this one. So, thanks, guys. Where we go one, we go all.